What is going on, guys? We are back. Of course, we've got free sniping filters to make you a ton of coins. If you do want to get involved in the premium Discord, all you got to do is drop me a message on Instagram and I'll talk you through that. If you are new around here, of course, make sure to subscribe. We're going to have some giveaways active from tomorrow. I know I keep pushing it back. I've just not had the time to add everything together, but it will be a PS5 on the new Xbox. It will include a monitor. It will include a copy of the next FIFA, and it will include FIFA points. So make sure, if you are new around here, to subscribe with notifications on. Otherwise, you will not find out about the giveaway. If you're new around here as well, go check out the other videos, but without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, the first filter, pretty simple. We've got gold, rare, centre back and Brazil. We're just going to check what these guys are going for at the moment. It looks like they'll be around 900 coins, it seems. There's 2 at 900, there'll be like 1 or 2 at 950. Okay, so there's none at 950. So they go for a K. EA tax is going to be 50 coins. If you can snipe at 850 or below, or even if you can get 900 and get anything other than Miranda, you're golden. So what I'd say is, if we go to a K and then we scroll along here to the end of there, hopefully there's nothing over the hour mark. We'll just have a look. It doesn't look like there is. I mean, we've got a Sydney there, so that one is a snipe because he goes for a little bit more. So maybe check his price before selling him on if you get him. So for example, Sydney here goes for, if we have a look, if I can spell right, 1.4k. So he goes for an extra 100 coins, or 400 coins actually, than what Miranda would go for. So that's why we do compare price on this method rather than doing searching, because this way the K mark is where you can find, all right, you might get a 950 Miranda, not really going to do much for you, but if you get any of the other players, it's going to be decent. If you can get an 850 Miranda, that's then profit as well. So you do have a lot of opportunities to make coins here. You've not just got the one player, you've not just got the one price, you can pick and choose. Miranda's the only one that you should only pick up at 850. Anyone else comes up, pick them up, because they will be a profit snipe. So you're guaranteed to be making profit on them. We'll just back out, go back in, see if much is there, and go back in again. Of course, when you are doing compare price, if the player does sell and doesn't refresh the market, it then does stop you being able to continue searching. So that does change it a little bit. So you've got to just make sure that it is refreshed. But we'll keep going. We'll see if we can get another one. If we can't, it's probably just because I'm sniping quite late, but this is a really solid filter all around. We've got David Luiz there. We've missed David Luiz. We're just going to check the price just to give you a kind of bearing of what we could have got out of that. I mean, that one, once again, 1.4k, so it's kind of the same. So a lot of these players are going for about 1.4k, but you can find them here a lot cheaper, which is nice because you've got like a nice range. We've got another, we've not done well there. We've done very poor there. I mean, yeah, that's the same one, isn't it? I'll go back, research, see if there's anything on the next page. Right, we've got, I don't know how I fluffed those. I don't know how I fluffed those so badly. Right, we'll go back in. We're going to go one more time, and then we're going to move on to the next method, because it does seem like I am just having an absolute stinker here. Right, can we get... Okay, right, we've got a David Luiz. That's, you know what, I'll take it. We messed a load of those snipes up. I wasn't doing too good with the compare price. It is a little bit harder when you have to kind of actually think about the information you're looking at a little bit more. Obviously, I should have really just been sniping anyone who came up other than Miranda, so that is kind of my bad. Oh, no, I swear he goes for like 5k. I swear to God, he goes for like 3, but that's still, you know, it's still a lot. But we're going to move on to the next filter. I've got a picture of what we want here. We're going to be looking at midfielder, and we're going to be looking at Serie A. We're going to be looking at Juventus. So let's have a look. One moment, guys. So guys, the sponsor of today's video is going to be FUT Champions 666 on Twitter. They're a service where they will play your division rivals games, your squad battles games, or even your weekend league games for you. Obviously, they would charge a certain price. So if you contact them, if that is something you guys are interested in, you can check them out here on Twitter. So obviously, they will play all those games for you. They do have a very good success rate. They are quite good at FIFA, definitely a lot better than me, so make sure you go check them out. But let's get on with the video, and we're just gonna have a look around 1.2. let's have a look, knocking it down, let's see what we get around. Okay, so these, We've got Bentacore there, and it does seem like he's probably going for a little bit more. What are we getting at? So 1.1, you've got all of these guys here. Ramsey there, that would have been a snipe, so unfortunately I should have picked that one up, but I didn't. You've got 1.2 really for an easy sell on most of these players. And obviously a few of them on the market, but an easy sell on there. What we're going to do is knock it down to 1, because anything at 1 is going to be profit. So we'll pick up Bentacore. Both of those Bentacores will get us profit, and then what we want to do is you can either do compare price or you can do regular sniping. Now with these players here, there are a few that are different price ranges, which means if you snipe at 1k, you could have a lesser chance of getting the players that are going to do the better profit, but also you're also not going to find the players that aren't going to get you any profit. So it is it's a 50-50. I mean, you're going to miss out on players like Ramsey as much. Why can't I click properly? Why can I not click properly? What was that? What was that? That was absolutely appalling. I should not have picked up that Bentacore, but the Ramsey will be solid. So how much are we going to get Ramsey for? Right, 1.4 on Ramsey. I mean, everyone seems to be going for about 1.4. It doesn't seem to be too bad picking up anyone. Bentacore, I'm going to take. I mean, it's going to be profit, but it's such small profit, not ideal. But we'll take it. Like, it's still a good method. Like, we can't complain too much about it. We're just going to have a look. If we knock it down to 1k, what we got there. I mean, I'm annoyed because I'm now going to miss a Ramsey. And I missed it. How did... See, I didn't even miss it, and I missed it. Right, we got one. You know what? I feel a lot better now that we got one, because that was hard. I feel like it shouldn't have been that difficult. It really shouldn't have been that difficult. Wow, that was stressful. I can't lie. That was a very stressful, very small period, but it was very stressful. Alright, Mackenzie. Did you see that snipe? What do you mean someone beat me to that? I was absolutely phenomenally rapid. That could be a very nice little deal on us. Let's have a look. Kadira. What is he going to do for us today? 1.4. Why is everyone going for 1? I feel like something's happened where everyone's going for 1.4, and I've not really been as involved in FIFA as the last few days. Just sort of been a little bit busy. I did explain it in the other videos, just some personal stuff. But I don't know how everyone's 1.4. Like every single card. I think Footbin's either making mistakes or that's just like their minimum. But we'll take it because we've made profit on everyone. We're actually going to move swiftly over to centre back and Juventus, and we're looking at. I think we're going to be looking at. Let's have a look. There's gold rare and there's gold common, so you can do either or. Let's have a look. We've got gold common there. I mean, there's literally. I mean, if we take off the price, what we got? We've got Bonucci, Demiral, Chiellini. Is there no one else? I swear there's another one. There must be another one. There isn't. There's just Bonucci, Chiellini, and Demiral. But we're literally looking at like 4k for him. Like, that's pretty decent. And what you got to think is, if I'm just going to check on here, we'll do it while you guys are here. So Chiellini, what's his minimum? Chiellini, his minimum is 2.6k, so he can be picked up on this. And the other one, what's his name? Chiellini, Bonucci, same thing basically. Bonucci, right, his minimum is 1k, so you can actually pick up all of the Juventus centre backs using this method. It's just you're more likely to get this guy who seems to be going for like 2.8, 2.9. So at 2.8, EA tax is going to be 140 coins. So that's profit there. Not bad profit either. So it's pretty decent if we work that up at 2.8. You can see there's barely any. I mean, even those 2.8s, they are running out of time, but you've got to think, like, there's a few at 2.9, there's barely any cards on the market. We should be able to get one here where we can make like a decent profit. We're just going to see if any are going to come up on compare price. Of course, these guys are quite rare. I don't know why that yawn just came over me, but these guys are quite rare, so it's just rare that the Bonucci and the Chiellini, I can't even speak. It's rare that Bonucci and Chiellini are going to come up. It's obviously just because they're not really like going to be listed that much often on this method. It just gives you the chance. Of course, you've got Demiral as well, who you can profit off. He's going to be best in I'd say squad battles rewards. Obviously I'm releasing this on a Sunday. You guys, squad battles rewards is tonight. You can easily smash it and make a ton of coins off it. If you have enjoyed the video, guys, make sure to drop a like down below. The support recently has been insane, and it's nice to see that if I do say anything's going on in my life or I'm struggling at all, there's a ton of you who are ready to give me a lot of support, which means a lot, because I know a lot of you guys don't know me that well, or you are, you know, you might not have subbed for that long, but some of you reached out and it was really appreciated. We all go through tough times, especially in the year that everyone's just had. I hope that this year's better, but it's very nice to know that I've got a ton of you who really do care about what is going on in my life as well as the video. So I much appreciate that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.